good evening, welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxshire, as the two characters at Crossroads. Albert and Ulrike, how we doing, gentlemen?
I'm fine, mate. How's yourself?
Good evening, Oxshire. Good evening, Albert.
Evening, Al. How you doing, Paul?
Have you sorted your technical issues, Albert?
Nope.
No, well, I'll give you the team.
I'm terrified to touch it in case I disappear.
In case of smoke. The starting 11 is McCrory, Tavernier, Suter, Davis, Barisic, Dow, Raskin, Cantwell, Lamas, Seema and Dessers. Substitutes: Buckland, McLaughlin, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Hadji, Matondo, Bastian Jr., Big Johnny, Yayeku, Rice and Lovelace. So that's the team. I would say some people, apart from maybe the goalkeeper, AK, would think that's close to the starting 11 at the moment.
Could be, yeah. It's definitely there's a look about it. The outfield 10 that has certainly been getting plenty of game time. Wee bit surprised with McCrory in goals, but it'll certainly not do him any harm. Chance to impression. Obviously, we've got chances in the subs bench here for more game time for Yilmaz, Hadji, Matondo, Sakala. So there's plenty to look forward to tonight.
Albert, I'm not really surprised that McCrory starts, but I thought it would have started Buckland again tonight. But I thought McCrory would have got some game time at the weekend, if that makes any sense. He's got to get some game time.
I think that's the only reason he's in for me. He's got to get some game time. Everybody said game time, apart from him, really, are they? So you've got to give him a chance and put him in. Because at the moment, here's our backup keeper. I know he might be leaving and it might end up McLaughlin's the backup keeper. But he's got to get some game time. I don't know if that's going to be anywhere near the team going forward, or strongest team. I think we'll get a stronger team than that to come. But it's a defence for me anyway. That's the only bit that concerns me.
Mate, at the moment.
Mm-hmm. At the moment, what?
It could be more starting 11, but it might not be forward.
I see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying. But if players come in who they think we're coming in, we'll definitely know we're starting 11. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to this.
Suter in defence, Suter and Davis in the middle of defence, and obviously Tav and Borner. A midfield three, I would think of Raskin, Dow and Cantwell. So the way we played last season, it would be the two guys sitting with Dow and Raskin, with Cantwell with a free roll. And it'll be interesting to see who plays where in front of them, AK.
Aye, well, the last time that I would say Lammers seemed to be the kind of central guy. Seema was coming in off the wing. Dessers was obviously floating round about for the knockdowns and that. So there's certainly there's food for thought now with the choice of selection of the players that he's got. Obviously, a noticeable absentee again with Kamara. So seeing a wee bit today, I don't know how accurate it is, but he could be possible on his way. So that would free up money for the coffers to finance the deal for Danilo and who's the other guy coming in? Cifuentes. So it's looking good, doesn't it? I don't know about you guys, but that's an impressive amount of turnover in the last 6 months for Mr. Beale.
I don't know if that is the noticeable absentee. If we're being honest, I don't think we're shocked about Kamara. I would say the one that's noticeable, AK, and then Mulberg can come in. That's Ryan Jack, no started the last game or involved and no involved tonight again.
I didn't notice that. Good shout. Maybe he's keeping him, maybe he's protecting him. Caught in real stuff.
Older.
I'm and Lundstrom are missing, know what I mean? But
Lundstrom's on the bench, but Lundstrom's on the bench.
I just think the two of them are back up anyway. No, I really do. I don't see them playing a predominant part for the start of games or coming into big games. I can just see them being the backup for horses for courses type thing.
How are you mixing the front for your Paul Bear? Who are you playing where?
I think they'll just play a straight three up front with Dessers as being the what do you call it?
The nine.
The focal point, which he's been trying for Alfie for years now. and the big Simmer out left and Lammers out right. But interchangeable, the usual. I think they'll be moving a bit as normal. But I'm looking for a bit more team playing rather than individual play tonight. I want to see them gelling and starting to look dangerous, really dangerous going forward.
No Kima Roof nearer. Oh, there.
There's just too many players, mate. I just think that's what's the problem we've got at the moment. Just too many players. You can't sort of formalise any sort of squad, let alone team in your head at the moment, because they're just coming and going, and I just don't know whether they're all going to. Well, I know whether they're all going to play. They're going to play for certain games at certain times. That's what they're going to do. But your bench is going to look tremendous. I'm telling you. Once this is all finished, your team is going to be excellent.
You telling me the bench will look better without Scott Wright on it? Is that what you're telling me?
It'll not look better, but it will be better playing wise. It'll not look better because he's a good looking boy.
Right. Aye. Listen, I get it with Ruth. Obviously, with the numbers that's listed, I don't think Tom Lawrence is there nearer, so I get it. You give him a wee taste, and you let him go again, a bit more training, and you maybe look to play them in the Hoffenheim game day too, because they're coming back for long term. Jack is a concern because he's experienced. I take a lot of what Albert says on board. He'll know maybe be a starter as often as he was, but we'll give him a contract and we want to get value for cash.
Yeah, aye. Listen, it's every individual player will have his own kind of training programme, and so they'll be getting kept an eye on where they are or where the medical team think they are. So we certainly don't want to risk overplaying them, overexerting them. And Ruth comes into that category. Jack comes into that category because of the medical history that they have, so they've got to be. But it was good to see likes of Connor Golson take part in kind of training and that. But I think Beale said himself he's going to train them hard. Like say after the game on Saturday, I think he said he was going to give them double sessions on Monday. So maybe a couple of them are taking a wee, cooling down period for that. But it'll still be a good team. It'll still be a very competitive team. Olympiacos coming to town as well. There's, they're no mugs as well, and they're getting up to speed too. So it should be a good game for the crowd to watch. Hopefully, plenty of goals on show and open attacking football too.
If that been my criticism in the two games, and I'm not getting carried away, I'm just giving you my observations, Albert. I didn't think they made enough chances.
No, I agree with it. I don't know. I've not been impressed team work wise and will to win and the camaraderie they getting together. I wasn't impressed with any of that, but I have been impressed with the players. The players you can see are technically better than what we had, and they're good players. You can see they're good players. All we need to do now is mould them into a team with a will to win. We need to get that will to win at all costs. We must win. That's the bit. And I was happy with after the game against Hamburger and Beale's post-match comments. Saying he was basically saying the same thing. We need to get the team blending now and coming together. And for this game onwards now, because it's important. It really is important.
Right, okay, we get the phone lines opened.
Yeah, bring the guys in.
I was going to say if we were going to be busy if all your pals phoned in, but we'll not be with you two. Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Double session. Remember, we done that one day, Albert. We did a double session.
Oh, we definitely did. We definitely did, mate. And I had about 3 days to recover. It wasn't good.
Done a few there myself.
I'm a lightweight. I'm supposed to admit it. I'm a lightweight, mate.
Right, okay. It's important. These games are important for fitness, and you want to try and get a bit of confidence, but do we read too much into them, AK?
At this time of the season, I know we don't like getting beat. Nene's like getting beat, and there's still your support. I've got the mentality. It's about result. no for the manager, no for the players. It's integrating them, getting used to their style, getting them used to your sort of style, get them used to the club, and get them used to each other. Once you start forming relationships, it makes it easier then to read where a player's going to be on the park. And if you're striking up new relationships, it brings a freshness about the squad. And to be honest, we've been needing it. So Bill's done a remarkable job in the short period of time that he's had, as in bringing in players. I think that's 11 now that he's brought in, for the kind of turn of the year. And it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. To be honest with you, it certainly needed it. And who's to say that there should be still players going out, but it needed it because the freshness that it brings a freshness, the attitude, and that's what we need. We need to wipe away all the cobwebs, start again, and hit the ground running. We start with some wins here, put some pressure on across the city, and who knows where it could take us. But that's
it's a pre-season friendly. Can't do it.
I know, but come on.
I'll bear up about that. It's not the state of the rest of the union. Just stick to the script. Wow.
I can see. I'm going to have to put the rookie reins on you. Whoa, here, boy. Settle down.
He's not listening at all, Albert. The advice he's getting, is he?
No, he's no. He's no. Oh dear. But anyway, he's allowed. He's a pup.
He's excited. He's at a big school now, no?
Aye. He's on a bit mental.
Doing your leg next.
First pair of long trousers. It's all exciting stuff.
Aye, but listen, I get your point. But these 11 players, and there's a few of them on show tonight. Obviously, you've got Lammers, Seaman, and Dessers behind them, and Dow. 7 of them are players that were raised last season. It's all right signing 11 players. It's getting the right players and getting the blend all right, Albert. As you know, with your home economics, Albert, you've got to get the ingredients right in your cake, You're
right, mate. I mean, to touch on it's only a friendly. It is only a friendly. The result doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't matter. We always like to win. Of course we do. But there's things that are acceptable in a friendly and things that are not acceptable in a friendly. Rustiness is acceptable in a friendly to get the old cobwebs blown away. That's so acceptable. What's not acceptable is watching Tavernier getting ripped apart with 2 separate wingers, one with Hamburg, one with Newcastle, and Barisic still pulling away from wingers and no engaging with them. You go, hold on a minute. You should be engaging with these wingers, at least trying to stop them. But Ridvan traps a ball and it ends up 5 yards away from him. That's rustiness. Is acceptable. With Tondo, he's the same. He can't trap a ball. He can't bring a ball under control, let alone create anything. So you're hoping that's rustiness with him. So there is things that are acceptable in a friendly, and you don't look in too much to it. And other things that you get concerned about and going, just wee things. Like Butland with me, the goalkeeper, he's trying to over-impress. Stop trying to make dramatic saves out of nothing. Just goalkeepers build their reputation, save by save. And they just build it up. McGregor done it all the years. Gorham done it. Save by save. You just dodge away. But what you don't do is dramatise silly saves like that clown out they've got across the city. And that wee Pickford done at Everton. They dramatise simple saves. Stop that. Cut that out. Just do your job and do it well, and you'll be known as a really, really good keeper. And I'm confident he will be. But these things are not acceptable. Rustiness is. Sometimes you'll get it. Rustiness is acceptable. You can see it in a player. Technical ability. You know the Lammers. You can see the boy's got skill. He's just a wee bit rusty and he's not quite sure his teammates yet. But you can see he's good.
Cheers, mate. I like to apologise. Albert, get rest.
I was enjoying that. I'm in here myself all the time.
I get your point, mate. But by the way, the rustiness you talk about, and I'll give you a hint here. Keep it brief. Right, the rustiness you talk about, that's maybe acceptable with the first game. And with the bounce game before that. This is the 4th game. Is the rustiness acceptable now?
Aye, is that brief enough?
Aye, okay, what's your thinking?
It can happen. It can happen. I'm not that bothered with it.
Aye, you're not upset about it. You're not upset about it, but is it acceptable?
Well, I don't know. It should be away, Benu.
Right, okay. Should there be a wee bit of oil on the joint, Benu, AK, and the rustiness all disappearing?
Yes, there should be. There should be for me. But again, it's down to the new players, isn't it? Integrating into the team. So that's maybe where the rustiness comes from.
Okay, I take it you've no fun the team yet, Albert. Well, I shout it out.
I shout it out, mate. I'm not touching it.
If you want to give me a shot.
I'm just going to give you a wee hint, Alec. Your name's no Albert. Right.
You're handling me, but you're not me.
On you go, AK. Get it, team it going.
Right, the team for tonight is McCrory starts in goals, Tavernier, Suter, Davis, Barisic, Dowell, Raskin, Cantwell, Lammers, Seema, Dessers. Subs for tonight: Butland, McLaughlin, Yilmaz, Lundstrom, Hadji, Matondo, Sakala, Yefeko, Rice, and Lovelace.
Lovelace. Every time I think about that, I don't think.
Oh, I know. It's not right.
Right.
See
so,
that Dowell. What do you think of Dowell, Ox?
My personal opinion.
Yeah.
I think he's covered the grass. He's got a boot. I thought a game against Newcastle in the first half, he was one of our better players who was on the park, but that was at a low base. I don't think we were great, but he was getting about the park and getting stuck in. He's shown you he can do that. He showed a couple of touches, and now we need to see him getting all together and doing it consistently, enjoying it there. And let's see what he can create in the final third, mate. Because, winning a 50-50 tackle 40 yards for your goal is all right, but most of the games at Ibrox, we'll be looking for a midfield to create, mate, yeah?
Absolutely. I mean, I didn't know, before he came, I didn't expect the boy, but his work rate's impressed me. I know he's trying to impress, I know that, but he gets about the park, and I'll give him that. 10 out of 10 for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. AK, your thoughts?
He looks a tidy player. Very much agree with what you said there. He looks very comfortable on the ball. Not so much. I don't think he's so much a playmaker the way Davis was before him, but he's going to have competition for places in there, which hopefully makes him play better. I mean, you've still got Lawrence sticking back into the team there as well. It could be that the two of them are vying for that position in the midfield, but there's that many players in there. We've got a variation of how we want to play and how we can adapt to play. So it only augurs well for the future with Beale, which style that he wants to play, a 3-5-2 or a 4-4-2. There's umpteen styles for formations that he can play with the players that he's got at his dispatch now.
Aye. Listen, I think when you play a game of football, you've got your initial shape, but it's the ball and where the ball goes dictates where players go all better.
That's it, mate. It's not always in your control, is it? For want of a better way of putting it, it's one of the things. I like the look of most of the players. I don't know what you think, but I do like the look of the players. But they've got to settle down. We've said before, they've got to settle down. So I'm basically looking for that tonight, mate. I don't know. I was going to get into something there, but I better not because it's a long rant again.
You keep your rants for the international break when we need them.
Oh no. Oh, I tell you, my voice full of notes and headings to remember too.
How's your homework that you done, your list? Who's away? Your famous list?
Cholak's away. Cholak's away. Kamara will be going.
Looks that way, right? Right.
Right. Who else? Right, he'll be gone. I think Barish will go, and I think Kamara said Hadji and Sakala, I think will go as well. Tillman's already away. So I mean, I say there's 5 now because Cholak's away. So it's any 5 basically, the whole squad. You can pick any 5. It'll make us money. We need to get money for these people now. We can't keep getting players away. I know Mayo went to Kilmarnock, and I think it was 6 figures they're quoting. It's a 6-figure they got for them. which basically 100,000 or whatever it was, know what I mean? But we can't afford to give players away anyway. I mean, we need to make money out of these players now. And see if we start making the money out of the players, that's basically the model starting to work now.
Yes, mate.
Got to say, what's your thoughts on Borna and Lundstrom into the last year of their contract? Are they susceptible to be moved on before they run it down? Or do we give them an extension?
In a purely economic sense, all day long, mate. All day long. Would there be floods of tears at this moment in time if the two of them would leave? I don't think there would be, mate.
Yeah. I agree with you. I'm a wee bit surprised that Redvan's no in the kind of starting lineup tonight then in that regard there.
This is the other thing you always don't know, mate. You don't know what the plan is. Maybe 45 minutes each, and so we'll see. We'll see. And we always like to read a lot into stuff, and sometimes we get it all wrong, don't we?
Aye. I've known news to get it wrong myself. I don't know, but news definitely get it wrong.
There was that one time I got it wrong and all. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, that was 1960. I think 68 comes to mind.
No, that was the year. That was the year.
I get confused with these things.
Right, okay, but an interesting team of what they were. Obviously, Fox is predicting a 4-1-2-1-2. I think it'll be a variation in the 4-3-3. I think what will happen is I think Beale is wanting to play with, if you like, your front three with the two wider men are close to the centre forward and other people use the width over.
Yeah, something like that, mate. I'm no big on these tactics, but I can see what you're saying. The trouble we've got is who's scoring the goals. We need to get Lammers, we need to get Dessa, we need to get Simmer, we need to get Cantwell, we need to get Dowell, all scoring goals. They all need to start scoring goals, mate. So I don't care who they score, but as long as we start scoring. I would like Dessa to get a couple right enough tonight. I really would. Just to see. I know he's going to be this focal point and hold-up play, but with Lammers running about him, as you say, they're going to be close. I'm expecting they two to run riot.
I'm not expecting too much out for Dessa. I want to see a better performance than Saturday. I want to see him involved and hopefully he can get a goal for confidence. I think he can be 45 minutes tonight, AK.
Again, it's just putting minutes into the legs. He's just getting used to his new teammates and that. So, you could find that the likes of he'll get 45 minutes and then Sakala will come on for the second half. Sakala did well on Saturday. But plenty of options there, isn't there? Matondo as well could come on, and unless we're looking to move him on. But seemingly the young boy Rice played very well on Saturday too. All right.
He's comfortable on the ball. Hopefully he gets a minimum of 20 minutes a night. Another cameo under his belt, or maybe even 45. You never know, Albert. But the boy, at 16 years of age, you've got to do nothing but doff your hat to him. But Dessers hasn't done that much ways and where he is in fitness and that. So I'm not expecting him to play for a whole game, Albert.
No, he looks as if he's needing more time anyway. You know what I mean? He's no as fit as the rest of the guys. You can see it. 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour a day will do him. As long as we don't overplay him and something happens to him. You know what I mean? We need to just gradually get him up to his fitness. But I hope he does well tonight, the boy.
We're going to run a sweepstake and see what the new players, who's the first one. Andy doesn't like any thoughts.
Just put all the names in a hat and pull them out. It's near enough guaranteed, isn't it?
Any thoughts, AK?
Oh, just what Albert said there. He's already on about, I'm not sure about that Danilo. I don't like his scoring stats. It's like, Andy, give them 10 games and then judge them. It's like, but you know what he's like. But he means well. Let's hear you, Andy. Come on in and phone us.
We'll see where it takes us in the night. Interesting. 3 friendlies a week at Ibrox. It's a lot for the support. It's more cash, so the support have been magnificent. and turning up the last, it was a week. It's only third game in 8 days all there, you know.
Aye, it's a lot, innit? It really is. It's asking a lot. I don't know what kind of crowd we're going to get tonight, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a full house.
No.
I was down the other day actually getting tickets for the guy I was with getting tickets. They went into the Edmondson house to buy school bag for his wee boy. My God, they know how to charge in that place, I'll tell you.
What was your thoughts, mate?
On what?
Edmondson House, so obviously it seems
Well,
to
whoever
be
picked
busy.
busy. Aye, well, I was busy. It wasn't busy, but it was quite turning over. You know what I mean? There was people in there. Whoever thought of the decor inside, man? What's happening in there? I says to the wee lassie, did anybody tell you about the decor? I mean, dark. Was it dark for? I don't understand that. But anyway, that is what it is. It's all right. It's all right. It's pass marks. I wouldn't go overboard with it. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. We've been joined by Robert. Evening, Robert W.
Evening, Oxford, AK and Albert. Good to hear from you guys.
Hi, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
How are we doing, mate?
I am good, mate. I obviously look forward to it tonight, Oxford. It's good to see now where there's only 2 games to go. These friendlies, he's maybe now getting close to the team that he's going to start with Kilmarnock, because this is important. We now maybe get 60, 70 minutes out of probably 9 of the players that are going to be playing against Kilmarnock, and then you've got that big important game 2 weeks tonight. So I'm glad to see he's gone with possibly the strongest team he could go with, the players that he's got available. So looking forward to seeing the new guys. I've been impressed. I heard he's talking about him, touching on him, Kieran Dowell. I think this guy's going to be a really good signing for us, because I think once he's up to speed, there's a few games under his belt, I think this guy will fit right into Scottish football. I think he's got what it takes to play in Scottish football.
Is that the physicality? Is that the physicality?
Yeah, everything. I like the way he gets about the pitch, Oxford. I really do. He's no scared to get in for a challenge. And I think you're right. No Alan Oxford in the team. I'll be honest with you, right? I'm not going to Ibrox this season. I don't want like last season. I don't care who we're playing in the league. I don't want 2 holding midfielders for a start. I don't want Lundstrom and passing the ball back sideways and back with the other time. I wouldn't care if I've never seen me 2 in the Rangers team this season. Obviously, they'll get games with injuries, etc. But I want ball players. I want players like Dowell in midfield, like Raskin, Sipiensis when he comes in. I want the kind of guys in midfield because I want us driving forward, and I want us doing what we should be doing against the dross we're going to be up against. We should be taking 4 and 5. So that's what I'm looking forward to this season. And all the players that he's brought in, the forward players, I'm really, really excited about this season. I think Rangers could really do something.
All right, AK, you know that Robert doesn't get excited easily.
That is him, calm. No, but very much read off the same page as you, Robert. But we're just looking forward to the season ahead and see what these new players can bring to the team. The freshness, as I say, is a good thing. Gives a fresh mentality to the team. They've not been to, many places in Scotland, so they've got a lot to prove to the manager, prove to the support, and prove to their fellow pros that are good enough to play for our club. So that mentality, it should see them well in the future. We want a team that's scoring goals, and I think he's definitely recognised that area of the team. So hopefully the guys can bang a few in right away.
I mean, it's not going to be a procession. They're going to have their time on the ball.
And they've got a 98,000 that's paid up for to be registered members of their club. So they've got a good fan base. They've won plenty of trophies. They've got a winning mentality in Greece. They're actually the best club side in Greece historically.
Home friendly for
a decent sized club. I mean, we sometimes can be occasionally a wee bit arrogant with the opposition, Robert, but it'll be a decent challenge tonight, yeah?
And that's what you want. I mean, you're not wanting to bring a team for the champions, the League One in England, or teams like that. You want to bring a team that'll give you a challenge, that'll get you moving about, get legs in, minutes in your legs. So that's what you want, a decent opposition. But can I ask you a wee question? Now, I'm really excited about seeing Danilo and Cifuentes. Now, this has been going on forever, and I understand transfers can take a lot of time to get them over the line. But now, I don't understand. Now that we've got Danilo over the line, right, can you explain to me, now he's playing in Holland, he's not coming to Brazil, so surely work permits and all that are their problem. Why is it saying we're not getting this guy to next week? Why is this guy not getting paraded tomorrow so that he can be ready for next week? I don't understand it, because time is up. Time is against us. Better this European time, and we need these two players in.
You want me live on there to explain the current state of European employment legislation, do you?
Well, if you don't mind, because you're probably better than me, but I just want you to tell me how we do.
You want me to unpick the Brexit agreement and explain it to you, Robert? Is that what you want me to do?
Well, you're the wise man, you know.
Listen,
Robert, I don't think that's unreasonable, Paul.
Exactly.
I've only one thing to say. Thanks for the call, Robert. We'll speak these.
I'll speak to you 15 minutes after the game.
You know, Ox, it'd be quicker putting out all these fires in Greece.
I've gotten there to do that. But listen, it's I believe he's not got a Dutch passport yet. Yeah, still holds a Brazilian passport. Yeah, so that makes it a wee bit more complicated. Yeah, that's
right. I just hope now, because he's been playing here, he can do. I
did read that he's applying for a Dutch citizenship as well. Yeah. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Employment law and people coming in from different countries is never straightforward, Alberta.
No, it can be complicated. It depends who's up at the SFA dealing with it as well. Robert, you remember that? You know, they're no pals up there. So it can be really, really complicated.
I mean, you had to wait, because remember when the Hibs kid semi-final, Van Bronk wasn't allowed anywhere near the dressing room because he was declared to work the next day. You know, remember that farcical situation. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hear for the gaffer, yeah, and then we'll come back to you, Robert. All right, let's hear for your manager, Michael Beale.
Well, tonight, what are you looking to get out of this one?
Well, we're looking to see the fitness in the legs a little bit more, of course, as the games go past. I think Olympiacos are a really interesting opponent, a team that are hugely successful in their own country, and obviously a team well known in Europe as well. Might be mistaken, but I think it's one of the first times, or if not the first time, we've played each other, so that's good as well. And I think it's another test. You know, we've played against the English opponents, we've played against obviously German opponents and now Greek opponents tonight, and I think this gives us the variety we want in terms of challenges and styles in pre-season.
Yeah, and in terms of your team tonight, Robbie McCrory comes in goal, and an opportunity for him too.
Yeah, Robbie and John have trained really well, so they'll share the game this evening, which gives Jack a little bit of a break and a chance to knock out lots of training, which is important for him as well. So there's no issue with Jack. You'll see him here training pre-game, and I think it's a really strong team in front of that as well.
Yeah, and like you say there, a number of the new signings are playing, especially in the forward areas, and a good opportunity for them to link up on the pitch together. Yeah,
Cyril's probably about 2 weeks behind everybody else, so he got 30 minutes at the weekend. He'll probably get 45 tonight. Sam and Abdullah have obviously been involved from the start of pre-season, a little bit ahead. I'm excited about the midfield. I think it's a good midfield in terms of Raskin, Cantwell and Dow. Now they've got to work on the balance and their pressing and their distances. And again, we have a strong bench tonight. We've not risked Tom Lawrence or Kamar. They played some minutes the other day. We want them to get a strong week of training in their legs rather than stopping for the game, and they'll be available in Hamburg. Dujon Sterling will return to training on Friday, Leon King Monday, Connor Goldson next Wednesday, so we'll get in there. And and hopefully one or two new faces early next week as well.
Yeah, and you touched a bit on Olympiacos a bit earlier there too, but how important is that variety of challenge for the squad to get ready for that first league game?
Yeah, it's a big unknown tonight as well, because Olympiacos have been playing behind closed doors or games that we've not had access to. It's a new coach, a Spanish coach coming in who's got a fantastic reputation. So as we get out there, we're going to need to problem solve in the game, and I want all these challenges going into the new season, not only domestically, but obviously with Europe in the back of our minds as well.
Thanks for that, Fox. Albert, he said a lot of things similar to what we said about the times, the minutes, etc. Yeah. Oh, Albert.
Bridge, man. He's basically. There's not much else he can say, and not much else we can say. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? It's minutes and legs, and the right players are playing at the right time, and the Desser, for example, getting his 45 minutes because we said that he needs more minutes in his legs. So, it's pretty straightforward. It's good to hear all the ones that he's held back and big goals and back. King, he's back as well already.
Aye.
That's good news.
We thought it was going to, at one time, right initially, we thought it could be a season, so good on him, initially they thought it could be broke, then it was ligaments, and then it's improved, so, good.
So that's good for the boy.
He deserves a break, the boy. No pun intended, Michael Beale said a lot of the same stuff we were just saying before we heard from him, AK.
He was, and he was very respectful towards Olympiacos. I wasn't aware of that, that we'd never played them. It's quite significant.
I'll be honest with you, I've been ready to support on you that. Albert, you Robert, you know that, didn't you, Robert?
I knew 100%.
They were formed in 1920. They were formed in 1925, so they're nearly 100-year-old. Did you know that one?
We've checked all the pennants.
Who's taking that answer? Big Stevie.
Are you at the Buster again, you? You wrote that, if somebody wrote that at the back of your horn for you.
I've got to do my homework before coming on here now.
Robert, when I meet you, I'll tell you the AK quiz story. You'll like it.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, brilliant. Please, I can't wait. When's you having another night then? Sooner the better.
He takes on a good spirit. He's still getting it new this week, isn't he, AK?
I'll probably be getting it for eternity we use now.
Right, okay, you're right. I mean, it's a decent challenge for us. They'll be here. They'll know they'll be in the exact same place as us, but a decent performance, fitness, confidence. They'll have new players that we've never heard. A decent challenge, and man, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing the start Raskin, Cantwell, and Dowell to see how it goes. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing in the game. More so in the front for you, Albert.
Aye. You want to see if they're going to hold that midfield for a start and control that midfield. As I say, it's an unknown package tonight because there's no had the chance to look at one package, so we don't know, but there'll not be any mugs, that's for sure. They'll be able to play a bit of football. So it'll be good to see them up against that. I'm confident they'll get control of the midfield because the three of them will get great work ethic, brilliant, and good technique, the three of them. So I'm looking forward to this.
Robert?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Nico Raskin, every Rangers fan on the planet must be so excited about this boy. I really do genuinely think this boy could be going to be a star Ulster. I think he's got everything. What I love about him, it reminds me a wee bit of Barry, and that's big shoes to fill. See, when he gets a ball, the first thing he thinks is going forward, and that's what we need. That's what we need in our team. And I just think this wee guy's going to be a star. And then when the big powerhouse, what I've heard, comes in, big Cifuentes, that geezes more. I mean, you've got to be excited. I mean, I was hoping to see Kamar Roof in it because I thought he looked quite sharp when he came on for that cameo role. But I've listened to what the manager said there, and I do understand. And if we can get him fit and we can get Tom Lawrence fit, Oxford, there's another £5 million plus players in your team.
Aye. If you're honest, if they're fit and they're hungry and they're looking to play, it is like 2 new signings, Robert, huh?
100, but we know what they can do. Well, we only briefly seen what Tom Lawrence can do. And if it's anything, go with that game against PSV Eindhoven when that wonderful move and he hits the underside of the bar. If any go with that, it's going to be good for us. And Kamar Roof, you know yourself, it's just tragic. If you can just keep that, see if you keep that boy fit, he's the best finisher in Scottish football.
Here. Right, AK. Just before we go, mate, how's it going to go tonight? Gives a wee prediction kind of match, and if you want, you can have a go at the score.
I'm going for a Rangers 3-1 victory. Hopefully a good entertaining game for the crowd and send everybody away home happy.
Southside will be gunning for you. Take Rangers to lose a goal. Albert, just looking forward to see how we move the ball. I said the midfield, and I want to see the midfield. It'll be interesting to see how the forwards line up there.
Definitely. I mean, I'm as I said earlier on, I'm looking for a team performance tonight. I'm looking for the moves and slick moves to come into play now. I don't want any big stupid hoofs up the park for somebody to run onto. They can do that as a part of a move, but I'm looking for the interchange of passing and movement and between them. So I'm looking for something special. I really am.
Robert?
I've got a wee feeling, Albert, you might just get that tonight, pal. I think there'll be plenty of goals in it. And I'm going to predict Rangers 4, Olympiacos, who have never ever played before, 2.
Oh, Southside will be gunning for you and all. Rangers losing 2 goals. Right, anyway, Robert, thanks for the call. Always a pleasure, mate.
Anytime, my friend. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.
Cheers. AK, Albert, thanks for doing the show, gentlemen.
No bother, mate.
Appreciate it.
Right, we'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle, summing up the last of our home pre-season friendly. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the ball game. Take it away, our Fox.
Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football. We're Scotland's gallant few, though at times they have been hard. We've followed near and far. You will always hear us roaring from the stands in Ibrox Park. Successful team in football, who's Scotland's gallant few. with Scotland's gallant few, who times they have been hard, will follow near and far. You will always hear us roaring from the stands at Ibrox Park. Whoa. Whoa.